Hey, welcome back. Just getting a lot of stuff done here. It's Friday, June the 7th, and just keeping everyone up to date on our expanding the Sideliner, business. Just trying to keep up. Wanted to give you a little show here what we got. Got the B truck all loaded up. Got a bunch of boxes and some frames. A couple extra tops. Got the weed whacker. I'm sure it needs mowed. We're going to get just basically everything done. I am trying something new this year. Last year, I always really liked the Premier foundation, and the bees always drew them out real nice. But this year, I had to go up to Man Lake and get a pallet of boxes. So while I was there, I picked up a bunch of these frames. We're going to try these out. I hope these are the Man Lake premium frames, with the extra wax on them. I just figured I'd give them a try. They say that their plastic's a lot stiffer, and hopefully we won't have any trouble. Over here is what's remaining of the pallet. Got a bunch of boxes. Put those all together here, and we'll be moving on. Anyways, I'm going to head down to the cabin in the morning. It's pretty late at night here. I mean, it's not late. It's still light out, but we're packed up and ready, and we'll continue this video on in the AM, in the morning. I try to keep notes, because the remote cabin apiary is kind of further away. It is a little bit further away, and I just hate going down there and not having what I need. So my notes say that the cabin apiary, we have 14 single colonies, 6 doubles, 3 triples already, for a total of 23. And hopefully with all the equipment I have here with me now, we should be able to stack these on. And I'm out of drawn comb, so I put on what I had. Most of it I stuck here at the home apiary, but we're going to take this foundation down. Hopefully we can get it drawn out, and we'll just see what happens. But stay tuned here, and we'll continue this on. I'll see you at the cabin. Well, we made it down to the remote apiary, and I had to fix the fence a little bit, but we're back up and running. The job here today is just to get some of these boxes on and see what we can do. I'll probably set up maybe a time lapse or something and we'll go over. I'll go through one of them. You know, I'm not gonna open them up. No reason to pillage and plunder. All we need to do is just look to see, you know, I can look down in, maybe slide a frame or two to the side and check it out, but I'm not digging through these unless I see something that would warrant me having to do so. All right, well, let's get to it. Yeah, I thought I'd get a kind of give you an over-the-shoulder shot here. These were all the nucleus colonies that I, you know, brought down from the home yard, and you know, we have varying strengths here. I'll check my notes. Brought it down on April 28th, and on May 20th, I transferred it from those 5-frame boxes into the 8, and I mean, they are nice for transport, those plastic nuke boxes, but like I said before, if I got the boxes, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm disturbing the bees twice. You know, I could just put them in an 8-frame box and get it done with. So we'll take a look, see what we got. These are the new covers I got, and the last 3 that I have, I've had no ant problems. This is that rock wool in here. So far so good, but I'm not gonna make any recommendations until we get a full year in. But I can tell just on the top of this liner is brand new, the propolis or propolis, it's soaking through. So, you know, they have every single one. We'll see what we got here. I usually just give it a little smoke, and then I just let that kind of, you know, just wait a little bit. You don't have to wait forever, but this is what I do, by the way, you know. All right, well, let's see what we got. Well, we're drawn out from side to side, so we're good. And if anyone was ever wondering, you know, they really seal it up real good, you know, with the propolis here. Now, they're chewing this a little bit, which is fine. They kind of get it fibrous, and then they'll load it full of propolis. So we will see. But this one's not looking too bad. I mean, I really don't even have to dig. I could just put a box on this. But since this is the video, we'll see. I'll give it a little bit of... Let's see if I can smoke these bees down a little bit. And when you're working bees, you know, even though I have quite a bit of colonies to go through, I still try to be as gentle and smooth as possible. I mean, these mountain bees, you get them stirred up, you're gonna be wishing you didn't. So but they're not like in my face or anything. I can wave my hand over them. You know, they're not vicious, but when they do decide that you know, this dumb Homo sapien is ripping through their house, they will let you know. Got some pollen, some capped honey up here. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is the outside. Now we got brood the whole ways on the outside. With the bees, I blow on them every once in a while, but I also just tap the back of them, get them out of the way. So we got eggs in every single one of those. we're good. I don't need to go do anything else. We got honey and eggs the whole ways to the outside on the 8th frame. And then with these 8 frame boxes, with all boxes in general, you're gonna wanna, oh, I had one, come on, get out of there so I can close. I just take my fingers and I line it up so like I can tell it's too far that way. And they got so much propolis, it's hard to move, but I did move it. Probably only 1/4 of an inch, if that. But see, they're sticking to me now. They're letting me know that I don't know. They're fine. Like I said, you can wave your hand over the top. They're not attacking or anything, but if you do get them stirred up, it's going to be, well, it's going to be a longer day than it needs to be. And it goes back to what I was saying, is just try to be slow and methodical, but have purpose. Anyways, let's get a box on this. Well, I got the box here, and what I was saying earlier in the video, maybe it'll be earlier, maybe it'll be later, depending on how I edit it, but last year, I've tried all the different, well, maybe not all of them, most of the different brands of frames. The premier frames, I don't know if I got a bad batch or something happened, but when they were in the extractor last year, they were like flexing and just blowing out. And if anyone's ever experienced a frame that blows out while that thing's spinning, it's not very fun. So this year, because I had to make a run up the Man Lake for more boxes, somehow I ran out of boxes. Even though I got a pallet earlier this year, I had to get another. While I was up there, I was looking, and this might be marketing or whatever, but they were saying their foundation is stronger, minimizes blowouts, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Now, I did get the heavy wax ones they have. I think they call it, well, I don't remember, Pro or Advantage or Advanced, who knows. It's the the ones with the extra wax put on there. So that's the close-up of this one, and we're gonna go through and get them all done. I got it pretty much all done. Got all the notes in the notebooks, because if I don't do it right away, I won't do it. So I do it as I'm going through. Everything's looking good. There's a few things I saw on the singles, the splits that I did this year. I waited too long to put the second box on. Well, lesson learned. But there was only one or two that I thought were light, that were already doubles. Not light, but not big enough to put on a third. Actually, just one box. It's the one in the corner here. This one right here. I left this one as 2. It wasn't ready. So the ones you're seeing, if they are 2 now, they were 1 when we showed up. But they're flying real good. I need to get my weed whacking done. I brought it, so no problem. But they're all doing real well. There's a couple that are booming, and I'm real excited to see how they turn out. This one here and this one right here. But I had to replace a couple of the lids. The ants got up there and started making a nest in the styrofoam. Here, I'll show you. So they just dig away and make a home in there. A little cavity. Anyways, that's why I switched this year to the new tops that I'm doing. I'm doing that rock wool. And this one right here by the electric fence, this is probably the best split of the year, I would say, because it's got 3. And yeah, I know that's not too impressive, but anyways, it's doing real well. So that's hive number 41. And that's about all we got. We got the whole thing done. I really appreciate anyone that's still watching, you know. Thanks for sticking through. I'm just trying to, video document what's going on throughout the year, kind of like a video diary, and point some things out that if it helps out anyone, that would just make me super happy and smile to know that maybe something that I've thought about or tried out, or a technique that I use or have learned from someone else, you could use that too. Hey, thank you so much. Be kind to your bees, and we'll see you next time.